Last time when we were together, we worked on this new spelling. Do you remember what sound this makes?
E?
Right, E. And do you remember the keyword?
No.
The keyword was leaf. So E-A spells E like in leaf.
Okay.
What I'd like for you to do is go ahead and trace it in the rice 3 times, and you'll say E-A says E.
Okay. E, A says E. E, A says E. E, A says E.
Wonderful. E-A says E like in leaf. Do you remember where we find this word?
In the middle?
Right, just like in the word leaf. Wonderful. Okay, so the next thing that I would like for you to do is I have some words for you to read that have E-A. They're in the top row.
Cheat,
Follow with your finger.
leap, steal, cream.
Wonderful. Okay, now go ahead and get your notebook out,
Okay.
and I'm going to have you spell some words. The first word is steam. What word?
Steam.
Okay, and let's finger tap it.
Steam.
Okay, try again.
Steam.
Okay, you have several sounds stuck on this finger. So what we want to do is separate all of the sounds. Let's try one more time and I'll help you if you can't do it.
Okay. E.
Excellent. Now go ahead and say the sounds as you write them on your paper.
S. T. E.
Good, read the word back to me.
Steam.
Wonderful sounding out and wonderful spelling. The next word is bead. What word?
Bead.
Yes, and this time what I want you to do is do the finger tapping with the hand that you don't
Okay.
write with. Okay, go ahead and start with your thumb. The word again is bead.
B. E. D.
Good.
B. E. D.
Okay, what word did you write?
Bead.
Good. I'm going to say the word, then you say it. Clean.
Clean.
Finger tap it.
Cool. L. E. N.
Good.
L. E. N.
Excellent sounding. What word was it?
Clean.
Very good. Okay, so when I show you this card, what sound does it make?
E.
E. And now we have 4 ways to spell E. Do you remember the 4 ways? Go ahead and try to write.
E. E. A.
Okay, go ahead and stop. Do you remember the second way to spell E that also comes in the middle of the word? First we have E, and then there's another way before EA.
Is it E.
That's correct.
Okay.
So here's what I want you to do. Do you remember the last way?
Y.
Right. So what I want you to do is practice writing those like we do a rote word, and what I'd like for you to do is go E, 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 A, and Y. And you'll do that again. E, E, E. Okay, you say it out loud. Go ahead.
E. 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 A. And Y.
Good, you got all your multiple spellings. Do it again.
E. 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 A. Y.
One last time.
E. 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 A. Y.
Now you have 4 ways to spell E, and that is going to be added to your deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and you can put your notebook to the side. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do our visual drill.
Okay. R. O. A. A. Or.
Try to trace those letters in the rice tray and see if your hand can help you remember.
I, G, H. I?
Yes, your hand helped you remember it. Okay, so what I want you to do is go ahead and trace that again 3 times and say I, G, H says I.
Okay. I, G, H says I. I, G, H says I, G, H says I.
Wonderful, and our keyword is night. So I'm gonna put our I back in here.
Okay.
Give you some more practice with it.
E,
Okay, now this is our magic E card, and I'm going to ask you to put the letter T here, and what would that say?
8.
And if I put a T here,
Eat,
and a P here,
Ipe,
and a Z here,
O's,
good, and an S here,
U's,
okay, and let's put a P here,
Ipe,
very good.
A,
Okay, when you have a single vowel, remember to always give the short sound first and then the long sound.
okay. So, A,
Excellent. I'm going to put that in so you'll have that again.
I,
Good.
E,
Okay. Try this one again.
E.
Good. Go ahead and trace that on the table with your finger and say ed.
Okay. Ed,
Good. Do it again.
Ed,
And one last time.
Ed,
Okay, so what are the 2 sounds this makes?
E,
Good job.
Oi, Oo, E, K, Sh, Y,
Doesn't make any other sounds.
I.
Excellent. There's one more.
I don't know.
Okay, trace it. See if that can help you remember it.
I don't remember.
Okay. I'm going to show you a keyword for the sound that we're looking for. This is your keyword for when Y makes another sound.
Oh, E.
E. So when you see this, you would go Y, E, I. Those are the 3 sounds this can make. Y, E, I. So go ahead and practice in the rice tray. Trace it.
Y, E, I. Y, E, I. Y, E, I.
Wonderful. Okay.
X, U, G, O. Ow.
Do you know any other sound for that?
O.
Oh, so for right now, let's just concentrate on O-W says O like in snow. Okay?
Okay.
Trace it. O-W says O.
O-W says O. O-W says O. O-W says O. Qu, t, all, y, E, I.
You got all 3 sounds. Very good.
S,
This says is like in boxes.
boxes.
Okay.
So it's is.
It's more of a schwa sound, so I'm going to put that back in, and when it comes back up, good. What comes before this? What kind of vowel, long or short?
Short. W. O. V. D. L. Who. I. S. Is.
You got it. Put an I there,
Ink.
an A,
Ink.
an O.
Onk.
It's gonna make a short sound.
Oh, onk.
Okay, go ahead and trace that. O-N-K says onk.
O-N-K says onk.
Do it again.
O-N-K says onk.
And one last time.
O-N-K says onk.
Excellent. What else can it say? Go ahead and trace it and see if that will help you remember.
T-H. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Okay, let me show you your keyword.
The.
Say it by itself. Like in this. See how you feel?
The.
Okay. So when you see this, TH says there's no voice, or there
Okay.
is a voice. Okay? So go ahead and trace it.
T-H says the. T-H says the.
Good, and one more time.
T-H says the.
Good job.
Huh? S.
Do you know any other song?
Z. R.
Good job.
S. Z.
Good job. Boy, you have mastered a lot of these. Very good. Okay. Here are the 3 red words that you've been practicing.
Could.
Good.
Have. There.
Good, you got all of them. Okay, now we're gonna do our auditory drill. And I'd like for you to take out your notebook again. Remember, I say the sound, you say the sound, and then write it. Okay. Our first one is A. What sound?
A.
Okay, write the different ways you know to spell A. Say them out loud, please.
A magic E. A-I. A-Y.
Good job.
C-K. C-K.
Good job.
F. F-F. O. T-H.
O.
O. O magic E. O-A. O-W.
Wonderful.
R. E-R.
Which one is it?
R.
Okay, R says R.
So.
So say it, what I want you to do is say it really loudly. Say like that.
E-R.
Yes. Go ahead and practice that 3 times. Say E-R
E-R
says
says
good.
E-R says E-R says
Wonderful. Okay. Qu. Say it after me.
Qu. Q-U.
Good. S.
S. S-S.
Wonderful. Okay, make sure you say this after me. I. Say the sound.
I, magic E, IGH, Y.
Very good. You got all the ways to spell I. The next one is ch. What sound?
CH,
And ks. Ks.
KS, CS,
Say it really loud.
X,
Do you remember your keyword for ks?
works.
Box.
O, X.
Right. Okay, let's go ahead and practice that 3 times. Say ks.
X. It says X.
You can just say
X. 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 X.
excellent. Okay, we only have a couple more. Okay, very good. The next one is
F. F.
okay. The next sound is or.
OR.
All.
ALL.
Ks.
X.
And
E.
Very good. Okay, now what I'd like for you to do is to come up here and spell the 3 red words. The first one is have. What word?
Have.
Now name the letters as you write it.
H. A. V. E.
And what word is that?
Have.
Good. The next one is there, but it's the kind of there that it belongs to them, like their house.
T. H. E. I. R.
Wonderful. What word?
There.
Good. And the last word is could. Say the word.
Could.
Say the letters as you write it.
C. U. C. O. U. L. D.
And what word is it?
Could.
Very good. Okay, we're going to go into our blending drill. Okay, now in our blending drill, I want you to run your finger under the piles as you sound out the words. And remember, these are not real words.
App.
Put it all together.
Fap. J. App. Jap.
Good. And what would happen if I put this here?
J. Ape.
Put it all together.
Jape. J. Ep. Jap. Web. Web. Boy. Koi. Coob. Zoom. Fiend. Thief.
Keep using it.
Zeeth. Zith. Zith. Riff. Reed. Roared. Sword. CERN. Hern. Hay. Home. Chone. Charm. Chart.
And what else could it be?
Vo,
Mm-hmm.
Woe, Wall, Y'all, Yacht, Yote, Quote, Quat, Quit, Cut, Cute, Cug, Cucks.
And that's going to be the end of our drill. You did beautifully on those. You really knew all your sounds and blended them together so nicely. Okay, today we're going to not be learning a new sound, but instead what we're going to be doing is learning a new spelling rule. As you know, when we are working with vowels, a vowel, if I had a vowel, like this vowel right here, what are the sounds that that vowel can say?
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
O,
Right, so ah is the short sound and o is the long sound. Okay, and just a quick review, if there was nothing to close in the vowel, would it say the long sound or the short sound?
the short sound.
It would actually say the long sound because it would stretch out, nothing's closing it in, and so it's going to make its long sound O.
Ho,
Right, but if there was something after it,
hot,
right, then it makes it short sound. So we see that vowels can be long or short, and in the word hot, it's short. Okay? Today what we're going to be learning about is how to, if we have a short vowel, how to keep it short. Okay? Sometimes we want to add an ending onto a word. And our suffix endings, I'm going to write a suffix ending, and what your job is to tell me whether that suffix starts with a vowel. If it starts with a vowel, go like this. And if it doesn't start with a vowel, go like that. Okay? So does this start with a vowel? Right, ing starts with a vowel. What about this one? No, li. This is the suffix li, and it does not start with a vowel. What about this suffix that we can add on to words? Yep, it starts with a vowel, This one you don't know yet, but you can still tell me if it starts with a vowel or not. What is that? No vowel, right, shun. So we see that some endings start with a vowel and some don't. Okay, today this rule only works for endings that start with a vowel. Okay, and you know this ending, what is that?
ing,
Right, and you know this ending, what is that?
Right,
and then this ending can make 3 different sounds, and we're going to get to that shortly. It could say id, d, t. Okay, so this rule only works with endings that start with a vowel. Okay, so let's say we have the word hop, and we wanted to add an ending that started with a vowel. And our ending is ing. And we want to change hop to hopping. Okay, now if we put both of these together, we have a problem. It doesn't say hopping, it says hoping. What we have to do is between this vowel and this vowel, we've got to get 2 consonants to protect this vowel. Okay, and then it will say hopping. That can be a little bit hard to remember. So I have a really great trick to show you how to make sure that there are 2 letters, 2 consonants to protect our short vowel. Okay, so let's say we had this word. And I'll show it to you as soon as I get it written nice and neatly. What word is that?
Sit.
Is the vowel short or long?
Short.
Right, and we want to keep it short when we add ing to it. So here's what we want to add to it is ing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here and I'm going to put a number 1 on top of the I, on top of that vowel, a number 2 on top of the T, and then I'm going to put a number 3. But the 3 is not on top of anything at all. It's on top of an empty place. So that tells me that I need to put another T there. That's called the 1, 2, 3 rule. And then I have the word sitting.
Okay.
Okay, so I showed you, and now what I want us to do is do one together. Okay, before I ask you to do some by yourself. Okay, so let's say that we had this word. Can you read that to me?
Stop.
Right. Okay, and is our vowel long or short?
It's short.
Good, and we want to add a suffix that starts with a vowel. What suffix is it?
ing.
Good job. Okay, so do you remember where we're going to put the number 1? I'll give you a red. Do you remember? Tell me before you do it. Where do you put the number 1?
Over the vowel.
Right, so go ahead and put a number 1 there. Okay, now put a number 2 over the next letter. And then put a 3 over the, oh no. There's nothing there, so what do we do?
Add a second P.
That's right, you can do it in red, that's fine. Okay, and then you could put our ing right next to it. You did a wonderful job doing that with me. Do you think you're ready to do some on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you'll see the first one is very familiar. And what I want you to do is I'm going to give you this pen, and I want you to find the vowel and underline it. Okay, then put your 1, then your 2, and then there's nothing there, so what do?
Add an extra P.
Right, so go ahead and write it on the line. And what word do you have?
Hopping.
Good. Now when we practice together, we used ing all the time, but you'll see that there are many different endings we have on this page. Okay, but they all start with a vowel. Okay, go ahead and do the next one. Good. I see that you put a 1 on top of the vowel, a 2 on top of the N in the word run, and a 3, you added the next letter now. Look what happens on this one.
The 3 is above the T.
So do you have to add anything extra?
No.
No, you already have 2 consonants to protect that vowel.
Faster.
Wonderful. Okay, go ahead and do the next one. Okay, read the word.
Rent.
Good, and is the 3 on top of the letter?
Yes.
So go ahead and just add the ending. Good. Okay, now you could just go ahead and do the rest of the page. Can you read it to me?
Slam. 1 over A, 2 over M, 3 over nothing. Slamming.
Wonderful.
1 drag. 1 over A, 2 over G, 3 over nothing. So, dragged. Big. 1 over I, 2 over G, 3 over nothing. Bigger. Sand. 1 over A, 2 over N, 3 over G. So, sandy.
Wonderful. You followed that rule for every single one of them. Now, when you come to read a word, let's say I had the word slim, like this, and then I added a suffix. When I see that double M, that's a clue to my eye that this is going to be short. So it's going to say slimmer, not slimer. So I'm going to have you read some sentences and watch out for those double letters, because when you see two letters, they might be doubled or they might be two different consonants. You'll know that this vowel has to be short. Okay, go ahead and start with that sentence.
How long was Ken hopping last night?
Wonderful, you read every single word correctly. See if you can bring it all together now.
How long was Ken hopping last night?
Right, how long was Ken hopping last night?
The light is dimming where the clouds are.
I really like how you knew that with those two M's, that makes a short sound for the word dimming. Okay, I'd like for you to read the sentence with me with a little bit of tone in your voice. The light is dimming where the clouds are. Do that with me.
The light is dimming
where the clouds are. Now do it by yourself.
The light is dimming where the clouds are.
I could even imagine that in my head. Okay, keep going.
I have been waiting to fix the flopping drape.
You did it.
Jenny is slimmer because now she is a runner.
Good. And you looked at me when you read the word slimmer like you weren't sure. Were you not sure if it said it or I?
Yeah,
So how did you know it said it?
because of the double M.
Right, exactly. Very good. Okay, now read the last.
Proud mother is grinning from ear to ear.
Good. Say it one more time, really smoothly.
The proud mother is grinning from ear to ear.
Yes, she is. Okay, very good. I am going to have you spell just a couple of words that use this 1, 2, 3 rule. Okay, I will tell you the word first, and then I will tell you what the ending is. The first word is pet. What word?
Pet.
Good. Finger tap it.
Et.
Good.
P.
No, sound.
P. Et.
Now change pet to petting.
Et. Ing.
Good. But you're going to have to use the rule we just learned to know whether to double the T or not.
E. 1 over the E. 2 over the T. Nothing over there, so add a second T.
Good job. Okay, you did that. Use the rule very well. The next word is skip. What word?
Skip.
Finger tap it.
Sk. It.
Good. Go ahead and sound it out while you write it. Do it a second time. I want to hear you sound it out once.
Sk. It.
Good. Now change skip to skipping. You did it. And we have one last one. The word is run. What word?
Run.
Sound. Finger tap it.
N.
Good job. Sound it while you write it.
N.
Okay. Now change run to runner. Wonderful. Okay, so before we say goodbye to this rule, I want you to try to explain it to me. Pretend I didn't know it. How would you explain if I wanted to change this word by adding an ending?
So what you do is you underline the vowel first, and then you put a 1 above the vowel, and then you put a 2, and then a 3.
Okay, and what kind of endings are we talking about? Are we talking about endings that start with a vowel or start with something else?
A vowel.
Right, so let's just use ing.
So since the 3 isn't over anything, you have to add an extra T before you can put the I and G.
Wonderful, that you explained the rule really well, and this is a rule for how to make sure that we protect our vowels and keep them short when we're adding an ending that starts with a what?
Vowel.
Right, this only works for endings that start with a vowel. High five, you did great. Okay, so now we're going to move on and quickly learn a new red word. You are doing such a beautiful job learning your red words, and so I have a new one for you, and this is the word people. All you need to do is trace it and say the letters. P-E-O-P-L-E spells people.
P-E-O-P-L-E.
What does it spell?
People.
Okay, do it again.
P-E-O-P-L-E. People.
Okay, and one more time.
P-E-O-P-L-E. People.
Okay, so when I see the word people, I'm going to use it in a sentence. The people were walking to the park. Can you say it in a sentence?
The people were eating ice cream.
Oh, those are lucky people. Okay, go ahead and write it 3 times in your notebook.
P-E-O-P-L, people.
Good.
P-E-O-P-L-E, people. P-E-O-P-L-E, people.
Wonderful. Okay, you can go ahead and close your notebook. We're going to do a little bit of reading. And we are going to be reading about a famous lady, and her name was Maya Lin. Have you ever heard about Maya Lin before? Okay, so we're going to read to find out who Maya Lin was. Okay, go ahead and start.
Maya Lin.
Okay, follow with your finger.
Maya Lin was only 21 years old when she won the
National
contest to
Design
design the
Vietnam Veterans Memorial.
Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. Her
Design,
design for the
I'll say it with you, Vietnam Veterans Memorial
is simple. The names of the 58,000,
When you see the comma, that's when you say thousand.
the 58,000 Americans who died in the Vietnam War are written on 2 long walls of polished black granite.
Good, that word is granite.
Granite.
So let's go ahead and read the sentence together. The names, read it with me. The names of the 58,000 Americans who died in the Vietnam War are written on 2 long walls of polished black granite. That's like a polished stone.
At first, some people did not like Maya Lin's design. The polished black granite memorial had none of the people or flags that most memorials have. Now, people praise the memorial as visitors touch the names of those who died. They see their own faces in the polished granite.
Wonderful. Let's go back here and read this together, okay? As visitors touch the names of those who died, they see their own faces in the polished granite.
Visitors remember the memorial that Maya Lin designed.
Wonderful. Okay, so this had some hard words in there, but you got, you did a lot of the words all by yourself beautifully, including your red word there. So we learned that Maya Lin was somebody who designed the Vietnam Memorial. And what was it made out of?
The stone.
Yeah, shiny stone. Okay, so I have another book for us to read together that we've been working on. So we're up to chapter 5 and dinosaurs before dark. Go ahead and follow with your finger.
Gold in the grass. Go, go, said Jack. He threw his notebook into his pack. He pushed Annie toward the rope ladder.
Bring that all together.
Ladder.
Good. Okay, so let's read this together. He pushed Annie towards the rope ladder.
Bye, Henry, she said. Go, said Jack. He gave Annie a big push.
Oh, I love the expression you're reading with.
Quit it, she said. But she started up the ladder. Jack scrambled after her.
Good, let's read that together.
Jack
scrambled after her. That means he went running right after her.
Okay. They tumbled into the tree house. They were panting as they looked out the window at the dinosaur.
Okay, that word is dinosaur. So they were really scared about a dinosaur they saw out the window. Will you read that sentence again?
They were panting as they looked out the window at the dinosaur. He was standing on the hilltop, eating flowers off a tree.
Great.
Oh man, whispered Jack. We are in a time long ago. The dinosaur looked like a huge rhinoceros, only he had 3 horns instead of 1, 2 long ones above his eyes and one on his nose. He had a big shield-like thing behind his head.
You're doing the right thing by sounding it out, and this is a really hard one. If I showed you where to divide this, what sound would that make?
Oh, try.
Uh-huh. And then this is Sarah.
Tops.
Okay, put it together.
Triceratops.
Wonderful.
Triceratops, said Jack. Does he eat people?
Oh, we have our red word, people.
Whispered Annie. I'll look it up. Jack grabbed the dinosaur book. He flipped through the pages. There, he said. He pointed to a picture of a triceratops. He read the caption. The triceratops lived in the late Cretaceous period. This plant-eating dinosaur weighed over 12,000 pounds.
Okay, I'm going to stop you here. So what animal did they see?
The Triceratops.
Did they seem scared?
Yeah.
A little startled. Okay, we'll continue to read that more tomorrow. We have one last part of our lesson, which is to do some spelling of some sounds we've been working on. Okay, so here's a pencil. Can I have my pen back? Thank you. Okay, so remember, I will tell you the word. You'll say it back to me. That way I know for sure it's the same word. And then make sure to finger tap. The first word is heat. What word?
Heat. H-E-T.
Good. Sound it as you write it.
H-E-T.
Good. And when you say this sound, make sure it's just the because there's no there. Okay, so instead of saying we want it just to be you try it. Good. So what word do we have? Good.
Eat.
Right, good. The next word is shout. What word?
Shout.
Finger tap it.
Sh. Out.
Good. Stop.
Sh. Out.
Read it all together.
Shout.
Good. The next word is fight. What word?
Fight. I.
Well, you could spell fight that way. You're absolutely correct. Come over here, and what I'd like for you to do is write the spellings that you remember for the sound I.
I.
Uh-huh.
I magic E.
Mm-hmm.
I-G-H.
Excellent.
And Y.
Good. Okay, so I see that you chose this way, and a lot of times when there's the t sound, we're going to choose this way.
Oh,
Okay, so go ahead and put a line through this. Okay, and sound it out again.
I.
Okay, and read it.
Fight.
That was really good sounding out. Okay, the next one is plead. What word?
Plead. P-L-E-D.
Good. And you know what's really much better is if you can do your finger tapping on the hand that you're not writing with, and then that way you can always keep your pencil in your hand.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that one more time. Plead.
L-E-D.
Good job.
P-L-E-D.
Good, you got all of those sounds. Great. The next word is chain. What word?
Chain.
Mm-hmm.
Ch-A-N. Ch-A-N.
Okay, you need the whole word.
Chain.
Good. The next word is mound. What word?
Mound. M-L-N-D.
Good.
M-L-N-D. Mound.
Good. Tight.
Tight. T-I-G-H.
Good choice. This time you use the IGH because what do you hear?
The T.
Yeah, it's not always like that, but it's a good choice if there's a T sound. Okay, the next one is wheat. Some people pronounce it wheat. It has that w like in whale.
Eat. Eat.
Good choice, you got that WH. Okay, and the last word is cloudy. What word?
Cloudy. Cloudy. Cloudy.
Okay, here's your first sentence. He tended to be late because of slow traffic.
He tended to be late because of slow traffic.
Yes.
So should I write it?
Yeah. Good.
He tended to be late because of slow traffic. Period.
Okay, now when I look at your word traffic, if I went to read it and I only saw one F, I might break it there and say traffic. What can we put between these two vowels to, it's like our 1, 2, 3 rule that we learned today.
Oh, so you have to double the F?
Correct.
So.
Okay, so put a line there. Good job. Good. Okay, check your work. Good. Okay. Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Okay. Could the flight lead us back home? Repeat the sentence.
Could the flight lead us back home? Could the flight lead us back home?
Okay, check over it.
Could the flight lead us?
Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Okay. Their mother waited for her to stop. Say the sentence now.
Their mother waited for them to stop.
I'm not sure that's the sentence I said. Their mother waited for her to stop.
Oh, their mother waited for her to stop.
Okay, I'm not sure I can see. What do you have right there?
WAIT.
Wonderful. Okay, you did great. Okay, so before we end our lesson, what was the new rule that we learned today?
That if you have to add a suffix with a vowel, that you sometimes have to double the letter.
Right, and what will help you know if you have to double the letter? You could even show me if you want to.
The 1, 2, 3.
Right, where does the 1 go?
The 1 goes over the vowel.
Uh-huh.
The 2 goes next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3 goes next to that.
Right, and if the 3 lands on nothing, then what do?
You repeat the number under 2.
Right, you double that letter. Okay, and our new red word was?
People.
Good, and if I took it away, could you spell it?
P-E-O-P-L-E.
Wonderful, what word?
People.
You did awesome today, Shayna.